in this lesson, we're going to be working on expanding brackets and collecting like terms, all right? So we're going to use ski jumps to expand brackets, and for most of those, that's all we're going to do. But that might be later on, okay? Let's get into our goal. All right, here's the examples. So in maths, if I've got 2x, I ask, what's in between the 2 and the x? And most of you go, yep, there's a times in between them. So we know that in between the 2 and the x, there's a times that goes in between them. So in maths, when we stick things together, often in the middle, we have a times. And that's true of this. In between the 2 and the bracket, we've stuck it together, there's actually a times as well, all right? So that means 2 times whatever else the bracket is. And that's why when we ski jump it, we're timesing. But in this case, we don't need to ski jump necessarily, although that will still work, all right? So I'm going to undo this equation by undoing the times 2 first. So what's the opposite of times 2? If you said divide by 2, you would be correct. So that means I need to divide by 2 the other side. So now all I've got left on this side is what? X plus 2. All right. 6 divided by 2, that's 3, isn't it? So now all I have to unravel now is this plus 2. I have to move it to the other side. What's the opposite of plus 2? Minus 2. So that gets rid of it there. We get rid of it there. So therefore, x equals what? 1, because 3 minus 2 is 1. All right, I'm going to do the next one, and then I want you to have a go at these two. All right. So I'm going to undo this times 4. So I'm going to divide by 4. So I'll divide by 4 here. So what am I left with? X minus 3 equals 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now all I have to do is unravel that minus 3. So the way I do that is that I'm going to plus 3, but I have to do that to the other side too. So plus 3. So therefore x equals 5. Okay. All right, I want you to have a go at these two. So pause the video and then I'll show you how to go forward. All right, hopefully you've already paused the video. I'm going to do this quickly. I'm going to do the 2 by dividing by 2, dividing by 2. So I've got a plus 3 equals 4, because 8 divided by 2 is 4. Now I'm going to minus 3 on both sides. Therefore, a equals 1. Okay. Now let's do the next one. I'm going to undo this times 3 by dividing by 3, dividing by 3. So what have I got left? I've got a minus 5 equals 3. What's the opposite of minus 5? Plus 5 plus 5. Therefore, a equals 8. All right, so there's one other type of example, and it's a bit trickier, and it's you've got two things. So let's say this is equal to 12, all right? We're not going to do this one in the video, all right? The only way to solve them is to do ski jumps. So we have to ski jump this. And remember, with every ski jump, what is there? A times. So I'm going to quickly do this. So I'm going to go 2x plus 4. So I've ski jumped this guy. Plus 4x minus 12. So I've ski jumped this guy. And that equals 12. Now what I'm doing is I want to collect like terms. All right. So I want to collect the like terms. So I'm going to 2x plus 4x, that's 6x. And then I've got 4 minus 12. Ooh, that gives me minus 8 equals 12. And now I'm going to start undoing it like I normally do. I'm going to move this 8 across. Move this 8 across. So I've got 6x equals 20. All right. Now, how do I undo that? Well, I'm going to undo that times 6 by dividing by 6. dividing by 6. Now there's no like nice answer here. So I can go therefore x equals. Now I can simplify the fraction. Okay, I know that I can halve the top and the bottom, so I'm going to go 10 over 3. Okay, and that is a good enough answer. So if you get a question like this, and there are plenty, make sure you use ski jumps. Otherwise, you can use the other methods. Peace out.